Hi, everybody. Or wait, why did I do my normal thing? Hi, mixtresses and mixters. This is Mixtress Ray, and you're watching Mixtress Video. So today I'm going to be doing a VR to HazelJane, and it is called Myself and Tarot, and it's just a short little, just 5 questions, and I encourage you to do this as well if it seems like something you would want to do. So I'm going to light this cute little candle. Look how cute this is, guys. Look how cute that is. Come on. There we go. So cute. I got this in a subscription box called 9 of Earth. They do like a full tarot or oracle deck every month. And I just subscribed for the Halloween box. And I'm kind of a dumbass because I should have known that the theme being Happy Halloween, there was a pretty good chance that you're going to get either the Halloween Oracle or Halloween Tarot, which are both things I already have. And it did have Halloween Oracle in it. Whatever. Who cares, right? Okay. I don't have a beverage in here, you guys. Oh, okay. So first question is, what is your soul card? So if you would like to know what your soul card is, it's based on numerology. So basically, I'll give you my own birthday as an example. You take your month and day. So for me, it's October 3rd. So, and you add those together, so you get 13. And then you add 13 to your year of birth to get your soul card. And then whatever that reduces down to, that is 21 or below, that is your soul card in the major arcana. If you want to know what your year card is, it's the same formula, except you add that number, so 13 for me, to whatever the current year is. So my soul card, so the question is, what is your soul card and does it reflect you? So my soul card is the Lover's card. Are we going to have problems focusing today? Okay. So, I guess I could zoom in more, maybe. No, I can't. So this is my favorite Lover's card, which I have said, I have pointed that out to you guys many times before. It's from Marigold Tarot. I personally, the way that I see the Lover's card, I mean, sometimes it can actually mean like soulmates and that kind of thing. But the way that I see it is kind of the concept of namaste, the sort of the divine in you recognizes the divine in someone else. I see the Lovers as being that sort of recognition that we are all the same. We're all made of star stuff. We are all just as valuable as, you know, as the leaves on the trees and the sun and the sky. We were all, you know, that sort of Buddhist concept that we are all everything. We are all one. I think that for me personally, my journey with the Lover's card as my soul card is just empathy and recognizing that, you know, the complex nature of nature and nurture working together to make a human being. We all have the capability of being any person, you know, or if we were under the same circumstances and genetics as any person, we could end up the exact same way. Sorry, of course I'm going to get philosophical about things, but that's kind of the way that I see the Lover's card. And does it reflect me? I think I think of the soul card as being like the lesson that you need to learn in this life. So it's something I definitely focus on. The way that I conceptualize the Lover's card, like I just said, is something that I do focus on, and I hope that I am constantly remembering that kind of empathy, because it is important to me to do so. Next question, second question is, what is your sun sign card? So every card in the major arcana is either associated with a planet or a zodiac sign. So most of us know this. Mine is, since I am both a Libra rising and a Libra sun, my card is Justice. So this is one of my very favorite Justice cards from Children of Letha Tarot. I think I'm mispronouncing it. Most people say Litha, but for some reason I just like saying Letha, so I'm just going to do it. So this one I really like because I like Justice cards that kind of show this aspect that you see here of weighing the heart against the feather, sort of that Ma'at energy, and I really think she has that. So do I think the Justice card represents me? Yes, kind of, like, especially because I actually have not only Libra rising, Libra sun, but I also have Libra in several of my other planets. So for me, I've always very highly identified with like any astrology stuff that talks about Libras. Balance is an obsession of mine. I think that everything should be equal. Like when I was a kid, I would obsess about if my grandma is a Libra as well, and she was very focused on every time she gave us gifts for Christmas or something like that, my sister and I, she would make sure she was spending like the exact amount of money on each of us. She was like obsessed with that. And I always really respected that. I always felt like we were treated equally because she was actually paying attention to that exact balance. It's my obsession with balance is kind of, as I've grown older, I've realized how trivial sometimes that is. You know, not all relationships are you give in the exact amount that you receive back. It's not everybody's expecting that. There's different ways to have balance in life. Obviously, some other aspects of the Justice card are actual, like, literal justice of like law proceedings and fairness. And the obsession with fairness is something that I definitely resonate with, for sure. Let's just stop it there, or else I'll be talking forever. The third question is, how do I present in the world? For me, I feel like I present as the Queen of Wands because I have a very, especially when I choose to like dress up, I have a very like gothic, witchy, fiery presentation. Like people sometimes mistake like my particular style. They mistake me for being like a dominatrix or something because, and I have like this really stompy walk. My moon is in Aries. So I really do think most of the time my persona, the way that I present myself to the world, is very Queen of Wands. Fourth question, which card reflects your approach to spirituality? This one was a hard question for me to like, I really had to spend some time with this. And I came up with two different cards. So Wheel of Fortune and Three of Cups. This particular Wheel of Fortune card is, okay, so I've said this before, but I remember when I look at the Wheel of Fortune card, especially this one, I like the aspect that like this little owl up here, this little owl has woven all of this. This little owl has made their bed, you know? Everything that comes around on this wheel is something that this owl put into place. This perfectly expresses the karmic wheel to me. This card in particular from Wild Unknown. So I don't know that I mean, I guess it's just that sort of obsession with balance thing coming back again. I really do try to operate under the assumption that everything I put out there will come back to me. Every attitude I adopt is the lens with which I'm going to see the world. And the lyric that I always think about whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune card is that Rich Tapestry song. I believe in life's rich tapestry and all it gives to me. I believe in life's rich tapestry and all it takes from me. And that's just sort of a mantra that I kind of sing to myself sometimes when I'm going through something. Um, because life is not, I mean, at the same time, if like you think about karma, it's like you're getting what you deserve. But at the same time, like life is not trying to fuck you over. So sometimes you just have to remind yourself that this is just this particular turn of the wheel. This is just where you are right now. And I like to put the onus on myself that I built this wheel somehow. You know, I don't know. That's like contradictory what I'm saying. But I also thought about the Three of Cups because I personally, this is from Sasarai Bito, one of my favorite Three of Cups. I personally like to think of the Three of Cups as kind of that maiden mother crone energy, sort of those, again, it's kind of a wheel of life. Like you are the maiden mother and crone, but you could also feel connected to another maiden mother and crone in your life. You could be a part of a coven. Like I see a coven when I see the Three of Cups. And even though I'm not really a part of a coven, that sort of sacred friendship, rooting you to the world, that sort of soulmate space. I don't know, just like it's a way of spirituality that kind of is idealized for me, like not something that I probably have. I mean, I definitely have people I love in my life, but like this sort of idea of like the sisterhood of a coven, like that is spiritual. That is what spirituality looks like to me, even if it's not something I actually have, you know? Okay, so then the fifth question is, which card best represents you as a tarot reader? So for me, it is Queen of Swords. I had a hard time. Like Queen of Swords is a Libra card, so I knew I wanted to find a really good Queen of Swords. I don't know if I this is from Shadowscapes. I don't know if this is my favorite Queen of Swords card, but let's just get up in there so you can see everything. She's got like this sickle shield. She's projecting all this energy from her hands. She's got like a peacock or something on her shoulder. She's got wings. Maybe it's a swan on her shoulder. No, it's not. Anyway, this is a gorgeous Queen of Swords card. I really do. Like, I have, as a tarot reader, like, I'm still learning. I've only had my Etsy shop a little over a year at this point. I'm still learning, like, how to like make that balance. Again, balance. I'm obsessed with balance. How to like execute that balance of, okay, I want to take the automatic focus off. Can I do that? Okay, there we go. Or turn it back on. So I'm still kind of learning that sort of sacred balance between like telling someone the brutal truth but saying it in a compassionate way, because my sort of default is that Queen of Swords. My default is like being like super like, oh, well, this is this and that is that, deal with it, you know. But I don't want to be that kind of reader. I want to help someone process things in a helpful way. You know, I don't want to upset someone. So like I'm still learning. Like sometimes I'm a little too sweet with the way that I filter things in my tarot readings. So I'm still learning like how to be a little bit more blunt and brutal and direct, because my tendency for that can sometimes sound really harsh. So I'm just still finding that balance, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's kind of how I present as a tarot reader, as the Queen of Swords. And on any given day, it's like, am I identifying myself as a Queen of Wands today or Queen of Swords? You know, I'm very much push and pull on those two different things. I'm very much fire and air, depending on the day and the time of month, you know? Anyway, this is a super fun hashtag VR to do, HazelJane. Thank you so much for starting this. And I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm going to be like following this little VR because it's just a really fun, short, cool thing, and it's helping people get to know each other in the tarot community. So it was really fun to do. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend.